Welcome back to IPCPR 2017 with Cigar Federation. I'm Trip, and I'm here with Fred Rewey of Nomad Cigars. You've got some new stuff, you've got some old stuff, and some stuff that used to be...
Some new old stuff.
Yeah, some new old stuff. So let's talk first about your 5-year age collection.
Yeah, so what we did is it's a 5-year anniversary for Nomad. So what we released is the classic line, which is the Dominican cigar, which was the first blend we ever had. We released the Navigator and Vagabond, and what we had was, and I'd like to make up a really good story of how it was like totally thought out, and I totally planned this, and day one I'm like, in 5 years I'm going to celebrate this. Yeah, that would be a complete lie. Basically what happened was about a year ago, actually started at the beginning. So when I created them, I had no idea of production levels, no idea of what sizes necessarily were more popular. So two of the sizes of the 5, I really thought round torpedoes would be a strong seller, and I really thought the short perfecto was. And they both sell, but nothing compared to the other sizes and obviously the other blends that have come since then. So about a year ago, I realized that we had in our aging room enough for pretty much, plus or minus 200 boxes of both Navigator and Vagabond. So I pulled those off to the side, waited another year, and then basically we released a 5-year anniversary of it. So they've both been aged for 5 years, on top of whatever the age of tobacco is, which is 3 to 4 years in the tobacco. So not a lot of them, but it was just kind of a neat thing to share. So we're pretty excited about that.
And then you've also got the martial law coming back.
Yeah, so
it was kind of initially like a limited release, right?
Yeah, so we had it wasn't really an LE, but it was a allocated, to certain shops. Okay. It's a 12-count box. It's really kind of an amped up version of the 8613.
Oh, yeah. But
I never used that as a comparison publicly. I did for like the first 2 weeks. But the problem is it's pretty much substantially stronger than the 8613. So from a blender's perspective, it's really just some minor tweaks as far as swapping some Palapa for Esli Ligero. So the 8613 does not have Esli Ligero, it has Condega Ligero, but no other Ligero. The Martial Law has both 8613, has both Esli Ligero and Condega Ligero in it. But the Ligero that I chose ended up being quite a bit stronger, so it really changed the profile of that cigar. So that really became a pretty non-existent comparison out of the gate. It took it had a great bump at release, like pretty much you always get.
Oh yeah.
But what was interesting about that one versus some of the other blends is that the traction has continually grown on that one, and the appetite for it. And I think I largely do that to a price point. So it's a $12 retail stick. It's got a lot of very expensive tobacco in it, and I think that just your initial graph of how quickly it goes up, I think that was a steadier growth, and we still haven't seen the apex of it. Matter of fact, a lot of the retailers we're about a day and a half into it here, a lot of the retailers are really ordering a lot more martial law because the trick is getting the guys to try it.
Yeah.
Because particularly if their price points the $9-10 range, whatever like that, they're like, oh, $12. I like Nomad, but you know what? I like all the other ones, and so they weren't trying it. So once we got it into their hands, then they're like, wow, okay, I get where the extra money's going. Mm-hmm. And so it's really continually grown. So so I just keep seeing the numbers go up on martial law, and I'm real happy about that.
And then lastly, you've got the Fin de los Mundos. Fin de los Mundos. Okay. That's the new stuff. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so it was out last year, like we all had to, rush and get them out for it. So basically now it's ready for the additional distribution or wider distribution, if you will. So we're doing pre-orders on that. That should ship right around the first week of October. Strongest stick in Nomad's portfolio. Pennsylvania broadleaf, significant Ligero to it. It's also 3 countries. It's also U.S., Dominican, and Nicaraguan tobacco in it. So an interesting blend, a little different, is that I don't usually cross out of countries. Not that they're puros, because typically the second you put a wrapper on it, you're Nicaragua, but use an Ecuadorian Havana wrapper or whatever it may be. But this one was really much more intricate in using tobaccos from different locations in a filler scenario. So super excited about it. The name Fin de los Mundos means end of the worlds. And everybody, all my Spanish-speaking friends say, you did it wrong. It shouldn't be plural. No, I meant end of the worlds because it has several different tobaccos from different countries. So really excited about that. Like I said, it's definitely the fullest bodied cigar we've done.
Sounds right up my alley. Where's that one being made?
That one I did out of Oveja Negra, which is James's factory.
Of course.
Yeah. So, and another one, which is interesting, another one gaining a lot of traction, which I'd like to say I saw coming, but that'd be a lie. The Green Bay cigar, the one that we did for Green Bay Packers last year as a tribute. It's a Candela. Nobody wants to do a Candela.
No.
It's just kind of that ultimate blender challenge of, okay, great, you blend a lot of cigars. Let's see what you can do with this. So I played with it for quite a bit. We released it. And it's not your regular Candela, and I think what surprised me is that after football season, I opened it up to the rest of the country, and it's really gained a lot of traction.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sitting down with us. Thank you for watching. Have a great show, Fred.
Absolutely. Thank you.